David, how much of a relief was it when Sean's goal went in then?
Big relief, but that's what he does. That is what Sean Jeffers does. I mean, he could have had 3 today, but he kept going, and it was a exceptional header. Great cross from T, great movement, and a brilliant header. I was, back to the question, I was very relieved.
And obviously there's a sense of elation in winning games last minute, but it felt at times in that game that it shouldn't have needed to come to that.
No, I mean, again, we did miss a few chances. We had 2 or 3 in the first half, golden opportunities, and then we conceded a couple of chances through our own slip-ups, and they could have scored a couple in the first half. But going in 1-0, you want to come out. You know how they're going to come out, on the front foot, and to concede such a sloppy penalty 5 minutes into the second half was disappointing. It wasn't one of our better performances today. Anyone who was here would agree with me, but it feels great to win. Feels great to win.
Do you think that perhaps is a difference in this side to the sides you've played in before, where you said there was this pattern at the end of the season that there's a resilience in games like this to go out and win the game, whereas perhaps in previous times it wouldn't have done?
I don't know. I don't know, mate. We kept going. And although we weren't at our best and the quality wasn't great today at all, by any means, but we kept going and we kept putting bodies in there and we kept putting the balls in the box. Not great balls, but once we got one good ball, one good bit of movement, one good header. You have to keep getting in there and you have to keep putting the ball in there. And we did that today. We did it.
And results largely went favourably our way elsewhere as well. 3 games to go. Are you happy with where things are at for us?
Yeah, I mean, I suppose so. I've said to you before, I think if you'd have given us this position back in October, I'd snap your hand off. It's in our hands. We've got 3 games to go, and they're going to be 3 tough games. Every game is tough now that there's something extra on the game. You can feel the nerves. That's why it was such a relief today when Sean scores. And the next 3 are going to be exactly the same. Welling Saturday, Dartford the week after that, and Farnborough last game of the season. 3 tough games.
And then just back to this quickly, and that selection, obviously you brought Sean Jeffers back in to start.
Yep.
Ryan Blackman was out. Can you just explain that as well?
We had an agreement with Concord that he wouldn't play against them. That's the reason for that. Sean back in. Yeah, I think Mitch has been a little bit quiet, looked a little bit tired Friday. Looked a little bit tired Friday, Mitch, but he's been brilliant before that. Give him a rest. Sean comes in, scores a winner. And as I said in there, he deserved that. He has deserved that for these last few weeks. His attitude has been absolutely spot on.
And is there anything you say to Saints fans with these 3 games to go?
We need you. We need you. It was good to give them something to smile about there at the end, and you see what it means to them and the players. But yeah, we are going to need them. 2 home games. Pack the park. Pack the Mozzarella Fellas Stadium for the 2 games we can. And we'll do our best, 100%.